Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be starting a new series here playing the game Sea Power. Released a few months ago, but pretty much they just released in their beta, their linear campaign. So we're going to be checking this out and trying to beat this. Just so something a little bit different than, the other games we've been playing. But yeah, the Cold War turns colder. So looks like this is set in the Cold War, obviously. March 8th, 1988, Moscow withdraws from the Missile Treaty. So tensions rise at sea. Soviet warships collide with U.S. Navy in Black Sea. U.S. claims innocent transit. Now it looks like the CIA is getting warnings about increasing hostile actions against NATO forces in the Arctic Circle by the Russians. And now we come into the first mission here, Mission 1, Operation Shadow. So let's hop right into this. Okay, so here we go. Looks like from Command NATO HQ to Commander KNM, which I'm assuming is this, or which is us. So it looks like amidst increased tensions between NATO and the Warsaw Pact, USSR naval activity in the Barents Sea has increased markedly in the last few weeks. NATO forces have been assigned to monitor the activity and gather intelligence data. USNS Cape Girardeau, a repurposed transport class ship, has been fitted with advanced signet and listening equipment and is staging out of Kirkenes, monitoring Soviet communications. 2 Norwegian submarines have been ordered to patrol the area to monitor as well. We anticipate USSR surface forces being present in the area to attempt to deter NATO operations. So our mission: KNM submarines will loiter in the patrol zone and monitor the USSR naval activity. We need to remain covert and undetected as long as possible. So USNS Cape Girardeau is operating independently. Our KNM forces are ordered to proceed with the mission at commander's discretion and be prepared to exit at a short notice. The enemy battle group looks to be consisting of 1 Udoi class destroyer, 2 Sovereignty class destroyer, 1 Sovereignty class destroyer and 1 Cresta class cruiser. So definitely capable of messing up our submarines. And then as you see here, we have 2 submarines as well as the Cape Girardeau. Intel assessment: 1 USSR surface action group is assessed as underway in the local op area, potentially shadowing our ship up here. And they are also unaware that we have submarines in the area. So let's get into this. Alright, so here is one of our first submarines of our 2. Here's our monitoring area. Okay, Operation Shadow. The recent rise in tensions between NATO and the USSR. Soviet forces began operating more aggressively in the Barents Sea. 2 Norwegian submarines have been assigned to patrol the area and monitor Soviet naval activity. So we have to remain in this marked patrol area, monitor for surface and submarine contacts, and wait further orders. And we must have at least 1 submarine survive anything that happens here. So we have the UTHAG and the UTSIRA. Looks like the UTSIRA is a little bit closer to the surface than the UTHAG. But we're going to, I think, move them both north to start. We do have 3 contacts currently approaching. One of them is more than likely going to be the USNS Cape Girardeau. But we're going to have to try and get some information on what these other contacts could be. See if our submarines have anything yet. Nothing really. This one's identifying as a merchant, most likely, it looks like, as of now. We do have 2 other contacts out here. We can request they identify themselves, but it would probably give away the fact that we're here. Okay, let's kick these guys up to head. We're 8 knots right now. This one's running deep right now. Or not deep, but deeper. We're going to speed it up just a bit until we get into some contact here. Oops,
turn to course 05.
Definitely need to figure out what this ship coming in over here is. It is definitely closing in on us pretty rapidly.
Turn to course. 0, 0,
Set a little
3.
waypoint
Hell
up.
my.
Send
Turn
this
to
one out
course.
here and
0,
have them come up.
6, 8. Hell my.
Continue to speed it up. We're gonna until we get contact.
New intel message received.
Track.
Okay,
7,
so we
0,
just got a
0,
new
2 is
intel
classified.
message.
Hostile merchant.
Skipper at 9:30 a.m. local time, the USNS Cape Girardeau, U.S. auxiliary in there is boarded and seized by USSR vessels shadowing her. According to high-level sources in the Kremlin, the crew attempted to stop the boarding and were killed in an exchange of gunfire. The U.S. has used this seizure as a hostile act and tantamount to a declaration of war, invoking Article 5. You've been ordered to respond immediately. Eliminate all USSR surface forces. Do not damage or destroy the Cape Girardeau. Special ops forces are en route to recapture. So we have to locate the USSR Surface Action Group and the Cape Girardeau. Sink all USSR vessels. Yep, no change in our any enemy or friendly forces. J2 assesses that this action was conducted by a rogue aggressive commander in charge of the Surface Action Group until further assesses that there are no additional USSR forces sorting in support at this time. Alright, so we'll speed it up again because we just... Oh, here we go. We have our first contact. It looks like that is already identified as hostile. Let's see what we have intel-wise on them. So detected by both of our submarines, it looks like. Looking like it might be a merchant. Yep, it's identified as a merchant, so I'm going to assume that is our... We're also going to... Let's go deeper with this guy real quick. I did just hear a helicopter whiz by, it sounds like. We're going to take him above the layer.
228, dive eye.
And then he is at 208 feet currently. But yes, here is the Cape Girardeau, it looks like. Steaming along. So we have to make sure that we do not engage and destroy her, obviously. Cause us to lose the mission or fail. This one is also definitely looking like a merchant. It is reading merchant across the board right now. Our confidence is pretty getting higher, it looks like. And out here looks like another merchant. Unless it is a Kazbek, I don't really know what that is, but yeah, I'm assuming. So it looks like these outer ones are going to be merchants. Let's get this Utasira. Let's see how deep. He's 228 feet now, so he is down there. Looks like they're coming right along this way, so we'll try. Okay, hostile warship confirmed. We're going to try and get our two submarines right in between these guys and fire from both sides on them. Okay, do we have any more information on what this one is? Alright, this is definitely a hostile vessel. Or, well, we know it's hostile, but a warship. All of these read of having weapons. Okay, another contact now.
Contact faded.
We're going to keep the speed up until they get a little bit closer. Alright, looks like they have identified this as the Cresta 2. And there we go. Looks like we also get the Sovereign now.
Warship. Track 7006 is classified. Neutral merchant.
So here we go. Looks like we have the enemy battle group out here. Pretty formidable force. I mean, these two alone, we still need to figure out where that Udoy is. Looks like we have a Russian merchant all the way out here. Might be a little dirty tactic. Maybe we can try and use this ship out here, if it is indeed a merchant, to mask the sound of our submarine firing when they get out there. But yeah, we're going to need to let these guys fall into our trap for sure. I might send him deeper below the lair.
Make my depth.
And then we'll use the USSR to continue to track from afar. But yeah, here they are steaming directly towards us. As I said before, we cannot sink the Girardeau. It looks like fading contact on the Submarine due to, I'm assuming our UTHAG was the one that was picking him up, but destroying these 3 ships would be ideal. Be a very big blow to the Russian forces in this area, this region. Okay, coming up now on this still unknown contact, could lose.
New surface contact detected.
Could very well
New
lose.
surface
Oh, here we go, we're
contact
detecting
detected.
more. Like I was saying though, could very well lose our sonar due to the noise this guy is making. He looks like he is very loud, so.
Track 7007 is classified. Hostile merchant. Track
All ships are now in the
7008
area.
is classified. Hostile warship. New surface.
And there is our last
detected.
warship as well. Okay. So they are coming in strong now.
Contact faded.
Closing the
Track
gap. Looks like we are
7008.
almost in range.
Track 7009 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Alright.
Contact faded. Track 7. Turn to course.
We're going to turn our submarine here
017
north.
LMI.
So yeah, like I said, looks like we lost contact with them because of the how loud that ship is. Let's bring him back above the lair,
Make my depth. 2,
just so we reestablish contact until our USSR is able to hear again. Looks like they are in range for sure of the USSR, and I'm assuming that they will all very shortly be in range of the UTHAG.
New surface.
Alright,
contact
Cresta
detected.
2 is coming back now. We will prepare to fire here in 1 second. I'm thinking maybe we fire with the... I'd like to sync up our shots, maybe even strike 2 of the vessels relatively at the same time. We just got to reestablish contact with them.
Track 7010 is classified. Hostile warship. New surface contact detected.
Alright, here we go. We have contact, and we know that is the Submarine. That's where he was in the formation. So let's launch
Engage
2
track
torpedoes at him.
70. Engaging track 7.
USSR.
Track.
Launch
Engage
2 at the
track
Cresta.
70. Engage track.
Alright, torpedoes are out.
7010.
Alright, let's sink beneath the layer now.
Away. Track 7010.
Okay, send him under. And we'll continue to close, and let's begin running
Make my depth.
below the layer as
2,
well
9,
over
8,
here.
dive aye.
Fire and disappear. We'll have the UTHAG do a little U-turn, I think.
Turn to course 186. Hell my. Turn to course 277.
Something like that.
Hell my.
Just reposition himself. We will go ahead 1/3.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering aye.
All right, now we're just waiting to see if our torpedoes strike our targets. All right, looks like they are coming up now. Keep it on speed 2 for now, but they are. I'm not sure who will get a hit first. Looks like these guys are a little bit closer to hitting. Here we go. Active sonar is going active. Noisemakers and depth charges in the water. Oh, that was Looks like 2 hits there. Let's go back above the layer with him.
2, 1, 8, dive
The other 2 torpedoes are coming up now. These were the 2 fired at the Silver Mini. We do not have contact yet with the ship. Oh, there are the depth charges. This could get ugly. Looks like they got through the depth charges, luckily. So should be closing on our target here.
Contact faded. Track
Oh, here we go.
7, 0, 0.
We have torpedoes in the water.
7, 0, 1, 3.
Alright, so the Russians did counter launch. Looks like the Cresta 2 is burning and
Contact faded.
going down.
Track 7,
Looks like we hit him
0,
right
2, 4.
up front. Great hit there. Did we get the Silver Mini?
7, 0, 1. Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 2, 6.
There's another ship there. But the Cresta 2 going down. Lifeboat's out. She is sinking quickly. Multiple Russian
Turn to course.
weapons in the water.
4, 5. Hell my. Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering aye. Contact faded.
We're gonna run deep
Track
over here.
7, 0,
And looks
2,
like we
4.
also struck the... We hit the Silver Mini. He is going down as well. Burning up. Looks like we scored 2 hits. Wow, right amidships almost. She is going down.
Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 2, 6.
So now all we need to do is find that last ship. Looks like we do have another contact out here.
Turn to course. 1, 5, 0. Hell my.
Looks like some of these submarines passed over us. Not sure what's going on. Why I can't get this guy to turn right now. Oh, okay, and here is the Utiloy. He is still steaming along. So you can see his other ship partnerships are burning up. We're evading the enemy torpedoes over here still. Let's get the Udacira prepared to launch on this guy now.
Engage track.
Utiloy will
7,
send...
0,
Sorry.
1, 2. Whip it away.
One
Track
torpedo away.
7,
I'm gonna wait a few
0,
seconds to
1,
send a
2.
second. Once he gets a decent distance away. Okay.
Engaging
Second
track.
one out.
7,
Open up
0,
that door.
1,
Launch the
2.
torpedo.
Whip it away. Track
Hey, second
7,
fish in the
0.
water.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Ooh, this is... Is he coming towards us? Doesn't look like it. Can we get... Let's kick the speed up a little bit.
Maneuvering aye.
Let's try and get away. They know our submarine was somewhere in that area. So we do have another torpedo out here. I'm a little worried that his thing is actually just trying to work its way down here. We're gonna go higher than where it's at currently because it's pinging on the bottom right now as we hear. Silver Mini has slipped almost beneath the waves, just a little bit left on it. Cresta 2 at the bottom. You can hear a lot of sonars pinging.
1, 9.
The Utiloy is still steaming in a frontal, still going straight. Course has not changed. Our torpedoes are coming right at it though. Yeah, we're probably going to clip here to our next moment, or in a little bit. It's whenever something big happens next. Just evading torpedoes right now, right? So, hope Hopefully this guy does not get a lock on the USAG out here.
Contact faded. Track 7024.
He's getting a little close. It's possible he has a lock. So let me drop a decoy. Let's go ahead flank and go below the layer again.
Contact faded. Track 7026. Turn to course.
Oh, he's close.
241. Hell my. Track 7015 is classified. Hostile merchant.
It is very close to our submarine.
Turn to course. 001. Hell my.
Let's try and get behind it. Get behind that sonar it's got on it. Hopefully that noisemaker is doing its job in masking us from him. Let's kill cavitation. I believe that will drop our speed, but should be slipping back beneath the layer now. Speed it up a little bit.
Contact faded. Contact faded. Track 7024. Engage track. Whip it away.
We're going to launch
Track
a torpedo from the
7012.
USSR at this guy. Our torpedoes over here are still on their way. I'm hoping that they do not lock onto the Cape Girardeau.
We've been hit. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Looks like
Bearing
somebody took a hit.
6-7.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, we took a hit. Oh, good lord.
Make my depth. 13. Dive.
Looks like that torpedo did make its way back. Let's check damage control. So looks like we have a flood in here. Moderate flooding right now. Luckily our USSR is still
Turn to course. 3,
hidden, it
0,
seems.
4. Hell my. Contact faded. Contact faded. Track flooding beyond control. Abandoning ship.
It looks like we did lose the USSR. The
Turn to course.
USAG. Let's kick this guy up a little bit. We might need to chase here.
Maneuvering eye.
Depth charges.
Contact faded. Track 7.
Depth charges all over our torpedoes. Udoy trying to evade. Torpedoes closing in now. Looks like 30.34 nautical miles away. Here we go. We can see them coming into screen now. Hope they don't run out of juice.
Hit track 7012.
There we go. One hit. Doesn't disable the engines. Second one's still coming in. There we go. Another hit direct on the back. Secondary explosion on the deck. And a fire has broken out. That third torpedo is on its way, it looks like. Or no, the noisemakers may have thrown it off. Fortunately, we lose the USAG, but we now have hit the last warship in the area. Let's go ahead, 1/3. Kill the cavitation.
Maneuvering eye.
Kill the cavitation, please. I do still have some weapons in the water out here. Okay, Udoi is taking on a lot of water. The entire back of the boat is almost under. And there we go. Looks like they have abandoned ship. Victory, good work, Commander. Fall back towards the GI-UK gap and await further orders. Your mission is to shadow the USSR forces in the Barents is scrubbed. Prepare your crew and boat for all-out hostilities with the Warsaw Pact. So, great job there. We successfully sank 3 Russian vessels. The Udaloy. Oh, there we go. The Udaloy, the Sovermeny, and the Cresta 2. So that is 2 destroyers as well as a cruiser sent to the bottom. A massive win for us to start this campaign. But yeah, that is going to be the first mission here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.